So a very good morning, all of you, in today's session. My name is Pramod Singh. I'm the director of ISH. So before starting, I'll just give you about my introduction. So I've been mentoring students from past 10 years. This is my 11th year, and I was also, an aspirant earlier. मैंने भी exam दिया है. I've attempted the exam thrice, and in all the attempts, I faced interview. I made some mistakes during my preparation, and but I was almost there because in all my attempts I faced interview. Now I've been teaching 10 years. This is my 11th year, as I mentioned. And mainly I'm involved in all the process of the examination, prelims, mains, interview. Pre-preparation में हर stage पे I'm involved in the past 10 years. So I'm a full-time, maybe guide or mentor. But I'm also a student like you because I am still, whenever the exam happens or paper happens, I just feel the same energy which I had when I was preparing for the examination. So let's start. Today is a strategy session for beginners. Beginners, that is a very common thing. People who start, they are beginners, of course. So it's a very basic strategy where I'll be discussing about how to start the preparation, what should be the approach, आपको beginning में क्या क्या किन किन बातों का ध्यान रखना चाहिए. See, the objective of the preparation is to crack the examination. That is very much there. Single point agenda of any aspirant in the examination should be that they should be in a situation to crack the examination in one go. आपको एक बार में exam को crack करना है. That should be the basic objective. So let's try and understand what would be the macro approach. So the first thing, we'll try to understand the CSE process. Very simple, maybe in 2-3 minutes. But before starting, I'll just tell you. So first 40-45 minutes, I'll be taking the entire session pura complete hoga. And then 20-25 minutes I'll be taking questions from each one of you. You can questions from each one of you can be taken, and I'll be taking them in detail. So first 45 minutes I want little attention of yours. I want very patiently listen to me. आप मेरी बात ध्यान से एक बात को ध्यान से सुनिएगा, because I'll give you insight towards the examination. So the first 45 minutes ये होगा, and then last it will be 1-to-1. If you can ask a question, I can make you unmute करके मैं आपसे सवाल पूछूंगा. You can start your camera also, and you can chat 1-to-1. So the first is, we'll try to know the CSE process, the introduction to the IS examination, syllabus क्या है उसके बारे में समझेंगे. So this will take some maybe 10-12 minutes. Okay, so I need your patience here. Then how to start from scratch. Now I'm assuming that people who are in this class, they are the beginners. मैं assume कर रहा हूँ कि आप लोग preparation start करने जा रहे हो. Now I'm also assuming that you have zero knowledge about the examination also. आपको zero knowledge है. You don't know what to start, how to start. Okay. So that this will be a detailed approach. We'll be discussing how to start step by step. Let's say you are preparing for 1 year or maybe 10-11 months. So basically I'll be discussing 1 year strategy. But people who are preparing for 2 years or 3 years, they can divide the time accordingly for a longer period of time. Up for 1 year, people, it is expected that वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा time पढ़ाई करेंगे. They will have more focused approach. People who have 2 years or 3 years, they will they have a very extended process of the same thing. The process same रहेगा. Only thing is that what 1 year people are supposed to do in 2 months, maybe 3 years or 2 years people are supposed to do in 4 and 5 months. So that will be the difference. I'll be discussing that part as well. Then of course the newspaper reading, current affairs kya hai. Now as I mentioned, one more thing guys, UPSC preparation is very vast. There are many dynamics of preparation. There are multiple dimensions also. Newspaper kaise padhna hai, optional kaise choose karna hai, how to write good answers, how to attempt essays, what should be the CSAT strategy. So I cannot cover all the all this thing in the today's session. So I will have multiple strategy sessions in the coming week. Har week mein, maybe I'll be taking one strategy session, and that would be for small other areas as well. So today it will be mostly the macro strategy की preparation कैसे start करना है. Then strategy and timetable, a very common problem faced by beginners. Now the problem with most of the institute is that they tell you how to prepare, but they don't make you aware about the competition. आपको बताते नहीं कि problem कहाँ है. My own experience in past 10-11 years, what I've seen, that students are face a lot of problems in the preparation. उनको बहुत सारा problem आता है तैयारी जब start करते हो. So I'll be discussing this part more because after 2 months आपको भी ये problems आएंगी. So what so you many times people feel that मेरे साथ ये problem आ रही है. नहीं, these problems are common with everybody. So common problems faced by beginners is again I'll be discussing in detail. And अगर आप लोग तैयारी already कर रहे हो तो I'm sure you must be facing these problems. So I'm going to discuss these problems, and of course with the problem I'll also be discussing the solutions कि क्या करना चाहिए, approach क्या होना चाहिए. If I say that if you walk you'll feel tired, that is very natural. आप ज़्यादा if you run fast you'll feel tired. So similarly in preparation जब आप कुछ करोगे तो you'll have your own share of struggles and challenges. So that is very much natural in the preparation. So you don't have to get bogged down by that कि अरे preparation कर रहा हूँ मुझे ये problem आ रही है. So those problems are very natural, remember. So what I would be telling you in detail that these problems would be normal, and hence जो आपके साथ हो रहा है वो गड़बड़ नहीं हो रहा है, गलत नहीं हो रहा है, maybe these are supposed to happen. It is very natural. So I'll be discussing the problems and I'll be also discussing the way forward. आपको करना क्या चाहिए आगे अगर आप ये problems face कर रहे हो तो क्या आपके दिमाग में होना चाहिए. Preparation is very individual. Always remember. In today's world everything is सारा information available है, internet पे available है. Yes, the standard books, the standard knowledge आपको शायद नेट पे पूरा ना मिले, but the preparation strategy, pointers, how to read, topper strategy, वो सब कुछ available है. And I'm sure people when they're studying, they are going to go with that. But every student is different. सबकी journey अलग-अलग है. So what I would suggest that each one of you should make your own journey, and that is how you develop a preparation process. So let's go by step. NCERT's का book list के बारे में मैं discuss करूँगा थोड़ा सा. Okay. So these would be the pointers of today's preparation. The first is know the CSE process. क्या है examination? Try to understand the requirement of the examination. UPSC क्या चाहता है? What are the expectations of UPSC from you? How you should start? When UPSC makes the papers of prelims, when the UPSC makes the papers of mains, when they're setting the paper of essay, when you write answers, so what is going in their head? What exactly they want? That you have to understand. So that would be the first thing of the requirement of the examination. And if you want to go in the detail of the requirement, there are two things जो कि बाद में आपको समझ में आएगा. You need to have a very thorough understanding about the syllabus of the examination. आपको जो syllabus है उसको बहुत अच्छे से समझना होगा. And I'm not saying just reading the syllabus. I'm saying the understanding the syllabus is very important. So that would be the first thing. And अगले कुछ महीनों तक हमको syllabus समझने में भी time लगेगा. The second would be, of course, the questions, the previous year question they come in examination. Okay, anybody जो भी आपको ये कहता है that I know about the examination, which means that they have a deep understanding about the syllabus, they have deep understanding about the questions that they come in the examination, they have deep understanding about the subject-wise strategy, they have deep understanding about how the subject-wise strategy should be developed and how it should be taken forward. But remember, every student is different. I'm going to tell you the macro strategy, and then if you have an individual problem, then you can come to me and we'll sit and maybe help you in the micro strategy कि आपको अपने level पे कैसे करना चाहिए. So requirement of the examination, the first thing. The second is awareness. Now awareness is very important in the examination. Awareness is the key. You have to be aware of the process. You have to understand what exactly UPSC wants. UPSC wants you to know India. Wants you to know India, understand India, understand the problems of India, understand the issues of India, understand the culture of India, understand the history of India, understand the geography of India, understand the economics of India, understand the problems of India. Okay, in total, tomorrow you will be a visionary. Tomorrow you are supposed to take lead decision for the country. India का 2030 कैसे हो, India का 2040 कैसा हो, what will be 2050 of India? You will be deciding tomorrow when you go in the service. So it is very important that you are very much aware about what is going around you. You need to know the history. If you want to look forward, you have to link the dots backwards. अगर आपको आगे देखना है तो आपको dots को पीछे link करना पड़ेगा, and that is the most primary aspect of the preparation. So that is where would be expecting your effort. Then the diversity of the job. Okay, knowing India and its ethos. You have to prepare mentally and physically for the examination. That is very important. It is a journey which is marathon in nature. ये एक journey है जो marathon की तरह है. There are no shortcuts, remember. Okay, follow the process. And I assure you, and I'm saying with a lot of authority and responsibility, if you follow this process for 8 months, 10 months, you take my word. Again, I'm saying with a lot of authority and responsibility. If you follow this process for 8 and 10 months, you will feel very comfortable, and it's just a matter of time that you would get selected. तो आपका selection जो होना है वो होना होगा, it will happen, but you have to understand the process and you have to start working on the process. अगर आपने ईमानदारी से 8 से 10 महीना 11 महीना इस प्रोसेस को फॉलो कर लिया, it's just a matter of time. So first is why civil services? Why do you want to prepare? Because of personal reasons, because of familial reasons, because you want a good job, good salary, good income, lot of respect, authority, or you want to become a good professional who want to work in a challenging environment, okay, who want to bring some change in society, okay. So what are your drivers that you have to understand? आपका reason क्या है तैयारी करने का? Don't prepare because somebody else has told you. Don't prepare because your father is saying so. It is okay. Your parents want you to prepare. That's completely okay. But ask yourself that what are your drivers? Your parent want for you. That's completely okay. But you have to make your own goal. Because आपको exam देना, you have to give the examination. You have to follow the process. Okay. So you need to understand why you want to prepare. Yes. So Ambika has mentioned to empower the society, state, and nation. Wonderful, Ambika. So keep the spirit high, and that should be the approach. Okay. So आपको अपना reason ढूंढना होगा. Now, quickly, I'll tell about the process. The UPSC is a 3-stage examination. The first stage is preliminary examination, which is objective. Okay. There are 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2. So you can see the prelims examination. There are 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 and paper 2, paper 1 is general studies, GS, and paper 2 is aptitude test. इसको हम CSAT बोलते हैं. Okay. So if you see the syllabus of paper 1, so this is the syllabus of paper 1. Okay, you can see the syllabus. The syllabus will be shared with you after the class. This is the CSAT syllabus. Okay. And remember, this is a screening test. The first stage is just a screening test. यानी आपका जो पहला stage है, is just to filter the students. Filter the right student, filter the good students, so that these students can go and give the examination. So when you clear the prelims, you just go and you get entry to the mains examination. और कुछ भी नहीं होता है. Prelims has no other relevance. Okay. And if you see the examination is more about awareness. Remember. Okay. This examination is meant to serve as a screening test only. What is expected from an aware graduate shall be the intention of the preliminary examination. So they want people who are aware. Okay, that would be the basic thing. So ये prelims हो गया. In prelims, the paper 2 is qualifying. Remember, दोनों 200 marks का होता है, 200 marks and 200 marks. Paper 2 is qualifying. That means you have to score 33% marks. And when you clear the paper 2, then पहला paper 2 check होता है. When you clear the paper 2, paper 1 is checked, and then you get GS marks. And you have to clear the cutoff of paper 1. Paper 2 का cutoff 33% हमेशा रहेगा, which means you just have to get 67 out of 200 here. Okay, ज़्यादा मिल जाए तो भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. Then paper 1 is the prime thing. Normally the cutoff of UPSC examination is close to 100. 100 के आसपास होता है, which means around 50-55% is the cutoff. So out of 200, your cutoff is around 100 to 100, 50 to 55%, which means 100 to 110. तो इन दोनों के बीच हमारा जो कट ऑफ होता है, and we have to clear this cut off, we have to reach this threshold. So that should be the basic objective. When you clear the prelims examination, you go to the mains examination. आपने paper 2 का qualifying निकाला, paper 1 का cut off marks निकाला. Let's say you scored 120. So as per the last 10 years trend, last or 7-8 years trend, if you got 120 out of 200, which means you will be going to the mains examination. Now mains examination, यहाँ prelims is objective, MCQs आते हैं, multiple choice questions आते हैं, but mains is descriptive. You have to write like university examination in detail. And there are 7 papers which are counted in merit, and there are 2 papers in qualifying. Okay, so you can see here Yes, better. Negative marking in prelims is there. 1/3 negative marking in both the papers. Okay, so negative marking is there. Then go to the mains examination. Essay, there are 4 GS papers and 2 optional papers. So ये 7 papers आपके merit में आते हैं. And there are 2 qualifying papers. The English is qualifying and 1 Indian language. Okay, so there are 22 languages से आपको एक Indian language भी choose करनी होती है. For example, people from Hindi belt will choose Hindi. People from Bengal, West Bengal will choose Bengali. People from Punjab might choose Bengali. Punjabi. People from Gujarat might choose Gujarati. From Tamil Nadu they might choose Tamil. Okay, so it depends. Okay, from Kerala you can choose Malayalam. It depends. आपको एक Indian language आना चाहिए. Out of 22 languages, the list is there. And these 22 languages are scheduled languages. It is mentioned in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India. Okay, so these are both are qualifying. You have to score 25% marks. So ये जो 7 papers है आपका, essay, 4 GS and 2 optional. This will decide your merit, examination. Paras is a question. We can choose English also Indian language. No, Paras. English is not a scheduled language. English is a compulsory language. You have to आपको देना ही देना है. Scheduled language have to be 22 papers. Okay, Indian language कोई choose करना होगा. English is not an Indian language. Okay, so that is the mains examination. Mains examination में जो आपके marks आते हैं, okay, you get mains examination, and whatever marks you get in mains examination, you clear the cutoff here. So there are 7 papers I mentioned, 7 into 250. So 1750 is the mains total. Okay, plus 275 in the interview. ठीक है, तो जो mains clear करते हैं cutoff, they go to the interview, and 1750 plus 275 equal 2025. So final merit list 2025 में बनती है. Prelims का कोई रोल नहीं है आपके final score पे. So mains and interview are counted for the final selection, both of them. Okay, so that is the basic approach, and these are the syllabus of the examination. You can read the syllabus. I'll share the syllabus after the essay. What are the GS papers? Quickly, if you go through the syllabus. Okay, so that is the. If you see the note of the syllabus, the main examination is intended to assess the overall intellectual trait and depth of understanding of candidates rather than merely the range of their information memory. Remember, the exam is about concept. It is not about information. Information is important, but you have to understand the concepts, that these are the keys. So that is the basic approach of the examination. Normally UPSC may 4 to 5 lakh people attempt the paper for some 1000 seats. Average 1000 seats hoti hai, 900 to 1000 seats, but around 12-13,000 give the prelims, give the mains. Some 2,000 to 2,500 people gave the interview, and the final selection is around 1,000 students. Okay, so 4-5 lakh log exam dete hain for 1000 seats, but remember the serious candidates are not more than 50,000. 50-55,000 से कभी ज़्यादा serious candidate नहीं होते हैं, because people who are able to sustain the process, they only become the serious aspirant. So don't think that because इतने सारे लोग exam दे रहे हैं मतलब exam, everybody is not a serious candidate. A lot of people are giving the exam just because they want to see they attempt or not. A lot of people do half-hearted preparation, थोड़ा पढ़ के exam देने चले जाएंगे. So that is not how you can crack the examination. A lot of people crack, they just study for 1 month and they give the examination. The form is just of 200 rupees. For girls it is free, for SC/ST it is free. So the candidates who are serious, that is not more than 50,000. Right now, each one of you, none of you are serious candidate right now. I will decide the seriousness after 6 months. आपको 6 months के बाद मुझे मालूम होगा आप serious हो कि नहीं हो. Because for serious candidates, the preparation has to reach a threshold. अगर आप एक threshold पे पहुंचोगे, if you reach a threshold, then only you can be counted as a serious candidate. You have to understand the process. You have to understand the requirement of the examination. Then you are a serious candidate. So right now, I would say you are just a beginner who want to start, who just want to know things. You are not a serious candidate per se. So candidates का seriousness will determine, will be determined after 5-6 months of preparation. If you are not following the right process, which means you're not serious. If you're not putting right effort, then that means you're not serious. If you are not true to yourself, you're not serious. आपको seriousness show करना होगा. For example, I can speak to you in 5 minutes, for 3-4 minutes, and I can tell you the seriousness of the preparation. आप 6 मिनट बाद मेरे साथ बैठो, मैं बात करूंगा, and I'll ask some questions. I'm question not about the examination, about your preparation process. And I'll just ask some 7-8 questions, and I will judge the level of preparation. आपका preparation कहाँ stand करता है, I can exactly tell you. Okay, so you have to reach that level, and once you become a serious candidate, among every serious candidate, out of 3-4 people, one clear the prelims. But remember, if you come in that serious category, अगर आप एक बार आ जाते हो, moment you're a part of that serious candidate, it's just a matter of time. 1 year, 2 year, that is something that you will able to do that. Okay, Garv, I'll come to that question, beta. How much time is it of preparation? मैं इस पे आऊंगा अभी. Okay. Now these are cutoffs. As I mentioned, I'll be sharing this PPT after the class. So cutoffs are, you can see, out of 200, GS cutoffs are there, mains cutoff is there, final selection cutoff is there. This is out of 2025. This is out of 1750. This is out of 200. So 107, 116, 105 for prelims. और general category का है, OBC, SC, ST cutoff सबका vary करेगा. You can see this general category. So this is OBC, SC, ST, okay, physically handicapped. 98. Cutoff for 2019 also is 98 out of 200, which means you just have to score 49% if you want to clear the prelims. But paper is good, remember. Okay, it's not that you can you can clear the cutoff. You have to make effort. Minimum 6, 7, 8 months of effort is required. Ideally, अभी गर्व ने एक सवाल पूछा that how much, what is the minimum time? There is no right answer to this question, but I would say that minimum you require 8-10 months to preparation. Minimum 8-10 months का preparation होना चाहिए. It can go up to 12 months, 15 months also. Okay, so it depends how you are preparing for the examination. In fact, people who want to start today, they can also crack the examination. I remember I started in January, and my prelims was in May during my time. That was 2009. Okay, so it's just a matter of time. It is very individual, but 10 months of dedicated effort from today, 10-12 months is quite sufficient to crack the examination. But you have to be very thorough with the process. आपका process thorough होना चाहिए, and you have to be very holistic in your preparation process. That is the main thing which is required. Okay, now I'll come to the strategy. Preparation. What is the pattern examination? What are the pattern cutoff? All that I have discussed. I'll come back directly to the strategy. How do you start? You are a beginner. आपको तैयारी start करना है, and you are thinking how to start. मेरा पहला दिन क्या होना चाहिए? How should I do? What should be the first thing which should be there in my preparation process? First is base building. While preparing the preparation, do one thing: get the syllabus of the examination. और पहला ही काम करो, syllabus को कहीं put syllabus at your study area, wherever your study area is. You must be having a personal space. अपने कमरे में कहीं भी syllabus को or put the syllabus. You can read the syllabus. The syllabus would be of 7-8 pages. And start with GS. Remember, हमेशा GS से start करिए. Okay, so put the syllabus wherever your personal space is. Always have a copy of syllabus also in your mobile. अगर आपके पास if there is, you have a Android phone, always have a copy, okay, with you. Then the first few months, don't rush to the preparation. एकदम कूदो मत, एकदम ये भी पढ़ लो वो भी पढ़ लो, ऐसा नहीं होगा. Start with the base building. Start with NCERTs. 2 months, 1.5-2 months. People जो next exam दे रहे हैं, आप पूरा 1.5 महीना 2 महीना NCERT पढ़ो without any question mark. Whosoever might tell you, whatever they might tell you, don't listen to them. Just start with the basics of NCERT. Read the NCERTs. I'll give you the list of NCERTs also. Total, there are more than 40 plus NCERT. There are some 42, 44 NCERTs. Out of that, some 18 to 20 NCERTs are only important. आपको सारा नहीं पढ़ना, आपको कुछ ही पढ़ना है. And these NCERTs are 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th books. And remember, these are 9, 10 तो बहुत basic है. 11, 12 थोड़ा heavy होता है. But since you are already done the graduation, or you are in in the graduation first year or second year, तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. These books will come very handy to you. Okay, आप वो पढ़ोगे तो बेसिक स्टार्ट होगा. You will face, you'll be able to understand them. Okay. गर्व बेटा, जस्ट आप सेशन पूरा कंप्लीट हो जाए, आप जस्ट वेट फॉर half an hour more. I think most of your questions will be answered. Garv has a question: how much time is enough for preparation while studying NCERT? Should we go beyond NCERT? I'll be telling all that strategy. Okay, just have patience for half an hour. So first is NCERT, 2 to 3 months. It depends, very individual hai. The good thing is the important thing is that you cover these NCERTs thoroughly. And remember, while reading NCERTs, it is important to understand the subject. You're not giving the, आपको ऐसा नहीं कि NCERT direct question आएगा. NCERT is just the base building, and the base is, you will be familiar with the subject, because people come from various background. Let's say people come from economics from commerce background. People come from humanities background. People come from science background. Science maybe there are people from bio background. There are maths people from maths background. Then there could be people from law background. Okay, humanities का area हो जाता है. So every all the aspirants are from different field, remember. और जब different fields से आते हैं तो they have the area where they are comfortable, because UPSC is a journalist examination. ये general examination है. It is common for everybody, which means you don't have to go in the technicalities. बहुत लोगों को लगता है technical examination है. No, it's a journalist examination. So people coming from science background, they will have some problem in reading history and geography. उनको थोड़ा दिक्कत होगा. People coming from humanities background, they might face problem in environment and maybe science, or also geography, because geography is also semi-scientific. Okay, so it depends how you see the syllabus. But the base building जो है वो 9th or 10th की किताब से जो आप start कर रहे हो, when you're starting with basic books, the good thing is that you are able to understand all the subjects जो आपका area भी नहीं है. For example, you are a science background student, but you are reading NCERTs of 9th. Okay, आप NCERT का 9th का NCERT पढ़ रहे हो, तो जब आप 9th का NCERT पढ़ रहे हो तो इकोनॉमिक्स का 9th का पढ़ रहे हो, which is very basic. After 9th, 10th, 11th, you will be able to understand economics in a very easy way. आपको बहुत सारे technicalities, concept is you are able to understand. And NCERTs are very basic books, and they prepared, उनका जो preparation है बहुत अच्छे से हुआ है. They focus on the concept building. They are not a book जहाँ पे आपको बहुत सारा information मिलेगा. No, they are not a book where there will be a lot of facts loaded. No, fact load नहीं मिलेगा आपको वहाँ पे. So understand, see, trust my advice. Don't rush because somebody else has told you कि ये करो. This is, I'm telling you with a lot of experience. Okay. So you want me to speak only in English? Okay. So NCERT reading is the first thing, first 2-3 months. Along with NCERTs, you need to be familiar with the newspapers. Try to understand. UPSC exam is about knowing India. This examination is about awareness. So when you read newspapers regularly, when you understand what is going in India, when you understand the problems of India, for example, right now the agricultural issues are going on. Right now COVID-19 is going on. Right now disasters are going on. Right now economic issues are going on. Joblessness is going on. Right now there are multiple things. So when you read the newspapers, it has to be at macro level. All India level पे आपको पढ़ना है. You don't have to read local and the domestic news. You have to focus on because this is all India examination. And I would suggest that first few months आप newspaper जरूर पढ़ो. Read newspapers regularly, at least for first few months, at least 5-6 months. Don't follow shortcut here. Don't follow that some coaching material का आप you're getting coaching material note or monthly magazine. That is okay. That is okay. You can read them as well. But focus on developing the understanding of newspapers, what is going in India from newspapers perspective, because that is very important for developing your thought process in the beginning, 4-5 months. These are two things. 2-3 months only NCERTs. Again, you can divide it into 2 months or 3 months. People who are preparing for 2 years, okay, 2 years they can stretch to 4 months. People who are preparing for 3 years, they can stretch for 6 months. People who are starting early, they have advantage, so they can go with NCERT reading a little slow. Okay, but that is the base building is very important. Don't compromise this process. There are no shortcuts here. If you take a shortcut here, you'll face problem in the in the later part of the preparation. So base building, NCERTs, and familiarity with the newspaper. In between, you can also look the syllabus. आप syllabus देख सकते हो, and you can also after a month you can also have the previous year questions booklet. Previous year में question कैसे आ रहे हैं, prelims के कैसे question आ रहे हैं, mains what kind of questions are coming for prelims, what kind of questions are coming for mains. So you have to follow the previous year questions, prelims and mains as well, but not in the beginning, maybe after 2 months. In the beginning 2 months only NCERTs, and I want you to be familiar with India's news, India's current affairs, India's, whatever is going around the ecosystem, your environment, your social milieu. Okay, what are the benefits? The first, it will give you easy transition. Preparation आपका बहुत easily develop हो जाएगा. You will feel relatively comfortable in the preparation beginning. Okay. The second is you get familiar with subjects. Familiar with subjects which are not of your area. You could be a science student, but you will be familiar with economics, you will be familiar with polity, you will be familiar with history. NCERT's books are thoroughly very good books, and they are very good books, so they also help you in the thought process development. Okay, thought process development. Your link, your thinking, your mindset, your understanding, because papers are dynamic. They will not ask you question from book. For example, I'll ask you, what should India do to develop the education prowess of India? How do we improve our education outcome, the outcome in education system? So for that, you have to have an understanding of India. You have to have your own viewpoint. Okay, thought process development will happen when you read more, when you develop more, you understand more, you have your own views on your certain issues, you develop aptitude for brainstorming. Okay, just think, correlate, you learn, you assimilate, you are able to learn and assimilate. These are very important things. They will happen in the beginning of the preparation, 2-3 months. It will be a slow process, but after 2 months, 3 months, you'll feel very comfortable. Then you can understand what is working for you and what is not working for you. So that is the very base building process, NCERT, newspaper reading, and these are the benefits. Okay, clear to everybody? Now we'll go to the next 6 and 8 months. I'm talking about 1 year strategy. 6 to 8 months. Now here you have to be specific. Now people who are starting today, they might not understand what I'm telling you, but yes, after 2 months you will understand these things in detail. Now you have to develop subject-wise approach. How to read economics, how to read history, how do you read geography, how do you read polity, how do you read environment, how do you read science and tech, how do you read international relations. Okay, so all these, how do I filter the important areas, what to study, what not to study. So you will be starting working on them. Now after NCERT को follow करने के बाद, the next thing is that you have to follow the standard books. Which standard book? There are some defined standard books, and some 5-7 good standard books are there. You don't have to read. Remember, the examination is not about volume reading. That is a common problem many students make. You read the one book for 5 times. Read one book again and again, but don't read 20 books one time. That is a wrong strategy. Read 5 books, but make sure you read them very thoroughly, because the questions will not come directly. They will come from they will not come from facts. There could be 1 or 2 questions here and there from fact, but the question would be from understanding of the subject. They might ask you about analyze the subject. They might ask you about what do you think about India's history. They might ask about how the things have evolved. Okay, and so standard books, very few books, very important one. I'll tell you the list of the books. Maybe Lakshmikant, Indian Polity. There could be books like G.C. Leong for geography, Spectrum Guide for history, modern history, Bipin Chandra again for modern history, Lexicon for ethics. For IR, maybe one standard book can be followed. There are multiple books, Rajiv Sikri, Pax Indica, or C. Rajagopal. Anybody's one IR book can be read. Similarly, for other areas, there are some sources, government website. For internal security, IDSA websites. Okay, so there are some 5-7 sources that have to be read after the prelims. Sorry, after the first stage, 2-3 months, and then you make a subject-wise strategy and you follow them properly. But remember, when you're reading the subject, always have a backward integration. Now, link the backward. For example, I read about internal security. In internal security, there is a syllabus internal security, and internal security you read about terrorism. You read about Naxalism. So Moment you read about terrorism, you have understood about terrorism, you have read terrorism very properly. The next thing that you will do, that you will link the, you will see what kind of questions have been asked previously in past 10 years. Can you solve those questions of terrorism after reading terrorism properly? And if you can solve them, that means you are in right track. You are on right track. But if you're not able to solve, that means the preparation strategy is not right. So always link, go back and look that after studying, am I able to solve the questions of prelims? Am I able to solve the questions of mains? And that should be concurrent. It's not that you will cover the syllabus entirely one day and then you will start, okay, let's see, can I solve the question or not? No, no, no. It has to go parallel, because preparation strategy have to be developed in parallel. If there is some gap, you come back and re-strategize. If there is some gap, you come back and re-planning. Okay, the smart student. Now I remember 50,000 who are serious people. Only maybe 1/4 people clear the prelims, and who clear the prelims? Who understand these process. Just working for 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours will not be a certainty or for prelims cracking or mains cracking. You have to understand. Okay, also avoid detailed and micro strategy. Avoid detailed study नहीं होना चाहिए. Don't go in the technicalities. Again, many times it becomes difficult where to draw a line, what to study, what not to study. But that's okay. That's okay. It will take some time to understand. As a mentor, I can tell you where to stop, how to start. Students who are who are in our online courses, so they always reach out to us. We have we on after the classes we discuss these things. We'll have a strategy session on these. We'll have micro strategy also subject wise. Okay, so that backward integration is very important. What to study, important. What not to study, more important. More important. How to filter. Let's not make the mistake which I made. I made certain mistakes in my preparation. You don't make that mistake. Many things I learned, and then I understood that this is not what I'm supposed to do. Don't do that. Learn from our experience. We are the difference between you and me is that I have little more experience, a decade of experience. And in that decade of experience, I have learned a lot of things. I've understood those things. I can see those things clearly. In my mind, there's a clear picture of how do we, solve those problems. So what to study is important. What not to study is more important. What to study? NCRTs. What not to study? Whatever is available in the market, the guides. Always follow a stand book approach. Don't go with shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. I can tell you read NCRTs. But somebody says, I don't read NCRT. I have a summary of NCRT. Okay, point by point. Don't do that. That is a mistake you're making. You can do the summary after reading the NCRT, but NCRT reading is the most important thing. Okay. Always refer previous year paper. When you go with the mains, when you go after 2-3 months, always have a previous year prelims ka booklet, previous year question papers for prelims, previous year questions for mains. Moment you're reading a topic, just go and look. Can I solve the question? I have understood the topic. For example, you have understood national income, how the GDP of India is calculated and all, or you have understood, banking of India. So let's go. Let's see how questions in economics have come in the past 10-15 years. I try to understand. Have I understood? Have I read? Okay. I think I know about banking of India. I think I know about the problems of India. I think I know how, what are the reform measures of banking of India. But I have to cross check whether I know or not. And for that, I have to go back and look at the previous year questions. People who regularly, जो लोग regularly previous year question follow करते हैं, they feel very comfortable. They are able to understand the dynamics. They are able to maybe filter the areas which are important. They're able to and remember the examination is very individual. People from X background will have comfortability in certain area. People from Y background will have comfortability in other area. Okay, so this is the momentum building. I will go subject wise strategy. In the coming session, I'll be also going subject wise strategy. Okay, so that is the momentum building. Very important. Parallelly, remember, in the entire process of 10 months of the preparation, 11 months of preparation, also focus on your skills. What skills? Reading skill. What is your reading speed? Have you checked it? Probably not. Can you check it? Probably not. Let's check it. So reading speed. For example, my reading speed is 250 to 300 words per minute. And students who start IVAS preparation, they have 50 to 70 words per minute. People who are people who read regularly, for example, a lot of people read novels, they have habit of reading, they will easily be 150, 200. We have to increase your word reading speed. You have to read it, increase it to 100, 120, 130. That is, the better your reading speed. And reading is not only about just reading, it is about understanding, it is about comprehension. Reading se padhna nahi hai, reading is also about understanding. Reading is about retaining what you have read. How many times you read and you are able to understand things, that is also important. Reading cannot have a common process for every subject. Some subjects which are technical, you will take more time, which means your reading speed आपका slow हो जाएगा. Some subjects might be little tough on the higher side. The reading speed will be slow. Some subject will be very simple and easy. आपके background का subject, let's say you're a history student and you're reading history, so you will take less time. I want to develop on the reading skill. I'll tell you how to improve your reading skill. I can tell you the skills. I can tell you the tricks. Just work on them for maybe 45 days and your reading speed will double. What others are doing in 2 hours, you can do it probably in 1 hour. Always focus on the skill. Preparation is also a skill. मैं हमेशा कहता हूं that preparation is only about skill. Because there are people who come, study for 7 months, 8 months, crack and they go. Because they work on these processes. Okay. The second is writing skill. The mains is all about good writing, effective writing, good communication skill. What is going in your head? You're going that how do you reform India's education system? But you don't know how to write. आपको लिखना नहीं आता है. You don't know how to communicate. Okay? You don't know how to, focus. So writing skill is about good content. It is about structuring your thought process. It is about time management. It is about a lot of practice. It is not a one-day effort. It will take months before you reach the answers which are required for the UPSC. It will take months. It might take years also. We have to work parallelly. These skill development or acquisition of skills or developing these skills will take some time. Okay, I'll have a strategy session on them in detail. Okay, so the question that one of my students has just asked, how to develop reading skill? Trilok beta, I have to take a whole session on that. I have to tell you the examples how to develop the reading skill, because reading skill will require little effort from your side. Maybe developing yourself, understanding the vocabulary, developing, reading through newspapers, trying to understand between the line. Okay, how do you identifying the keywords in reading? Okay, so there are multiple ways of improving the reading skill. I'll tell you how to improve the reading skill, but it'll take some time. Okay, so these are the skills that have to focus: the reading skill and the writing skill. And if you focus on these skills, preparation is a matter of few months, 6 months. The day you have the skill, remember the skill will remain with you throughout your life. You are able to develop these skills, it will be there throughout your life. Selection is just a matter of time. I'm telling you again with a lot of authority and responsibility. अगर आपने ईमानदारी से you follow the process for 8-10 months, you take it from me in word that you'll get a decent government job in coming years. I cannot say with certainty IS, but definitely you'll get a government job in next few years. Okay, and this is I'm saying with a lot of authority and responsibility. But the process have to be very correct. You have to understand the nuances of the competition. You have to work on them parallelly, and that is how you're able to take it forward. Okay, so till here everything is clear, I believe. Let's move forward. One more thing, many students ask me about the syllabus. Okay, do we need to cover the syllabus? Yes. Syllabus completion is very important, especially when you go till prelims, especially when you go for mains. Okay, Paras, I'll take question then. So completion of syllabus, very, very important, very, very important. Okay, why? Because you have a detailed syllabus, topic by topic you should develop notes. Make sure that in the next 10 months, for every topic of GS, my notes should be ready. Every topic, small little topic, my notes should be ready. Now that notes you can make in the class. For example, when you're studying a coaching, you can make there, or it could be self notes. The objective should be the notes should be ready. And these notes have to be comprehensive. It should have basics, it should have background, it should have current linkage also if it's a current topic. Okay, so very important. Make sure, this is a common mistake many students make. They're preparing for 2 years, still the syllabus is not complete. They leave something, okay, I'll do tomorrow. That is a common mistake students make. Okay, and whenever you are studying, always map with the previous year questions. हमेशा previous year questions से link करिए. One more thing. Yes, I'll come to that. How many questions you should solve before going prelims? How many questions? I say that follow a 5,000 rule. Can you follow this 5,000 rule? 5,000 MCQs should be practiced before prelims. Can you do that? If you can do that, believe me, UPSC will come very handy to you. The first is 1,000 year previous year question. Last 10 years, and every year 100 questions. So you get 1,000 questions here itself. So previous year question thoroughly analyzed properly, you get 1,000 questions here. You can try NCERT based tests. Make sure wherever आप NCERT पढ़ते हो, make sure you have MCQs here. Up to 500 NCERT based tests can be there. Then you can go with subject wise, topic wise, sectional test, again 1,000 questions. Then full paper covering entire syllabus, at least 2,000 questions. CSAT 500. So if you do the math here, it will be overall 5,000 questions. And believe me, after you've read 5,000 questions, attempted 5,000 questions, you have analyzed 5,000 questions, practically you have done your syllabus very thoroughly. Any good test series will work for you. I'm not here to advertise ISH, but we also have good test series. Any good test series, there are multiple in the market. Any good test series will do, and they will help you in cracking the examination. 5,000 questions are more than sufficient, and it is not possible to go beyond. People who are targeting next year, it is practically impossible to go beyond 5,000. But 5,000 is more than sufficient. Okay, so that is the approach you should be following in the questions. Now, when do you start? That is the next question. I think moment you cover NCERTs after 1 or 2 months, you should start with NCERT based test. Okay, so how do you go? First start with NCERT based after 2 months. Then after 2 months or 3 months NCERT based test, maybe you can give NCERT based test for let's say a month or so, one and a half month. Then whenever you cover a subject, there is subject complete here, or when you cover a topic in a subject, then you can give subject wise or topic wise test, sectional test. For example, you studied modern history, try to solve modern history questions, mock of modern history questions, full test of modern history questions. Okay, and then this should go on for let's say 3-4 months, 4 months, 5 months also. And February onwards or March onwards, you can go for full length test, and CSAT. So this from March onwards, you should attempt 2,500 questions, or maybe from April also it can happen, but at least March onwards. So because after March khatam ho jaye, April, May, every second day, every second, third day, you should fourth day you should try one test. Okay, full, because you are a level where syllabus ko aapne kafi had tak cover kar liya. So whichever areas cover, now mostly full length test means you will cover the entire syllabus. And many times people feel that my preparation is not ready, so I give tests in the end. Now remember, preparation kabhi khatam nahi hoti. You are not able to finish the syllabus anyway. So that is a common mistake which people make, and they skip the test. They don't practice the questions. They don't understand the importance of questions. They don't develop the filtering system, and the prelims is near, and suddenly you start doing that, and suddenly you realize that score is not coming, and you get underconfident. Okay, CSAT is also an important area that has to be done. At least 500 questions in CSAT. Okay, so that is the approach we are required for the prelims. The coverage of syllabus, and of course the questions and MCQs. I'll take question in the end. Don't worry. Now, newspaper reading, a very important area. I'll take a separate session how to read newspapers, how to make notes from them. So newspaper reading is very important, but I'll just tell you a few pointers. Always in the newspaper, read the macro news, all India news. Okay, all India news, national news, IR news, international news, news on governance, news on environment, news on social issues, news on government policies. Very important. And then news on science and tech, any kind of development happening. Okay, so these are what not to read. local news, state news, sports news. Okay, so these has to be avoided completely. In fact, you'll find that some 70-80% newspaper is from local sports, entertainment, blah blah blah. Focus here. You'll find just 25-30% of the newspaper is only relevant for the examination. Abhi, if you have 20-25 page of newspaper, which means just 5 to 6 pages are relevant. You don't have to read all of them. Okay, so these are newspaper reading. I'll be taking a separate session. You can also look at the ISH YouTube channel. There I have discussed in detail. Okay, now I'll come to the common problem and then the way forward. What are the common problems? What are the common problems the student face? Okay, you are a beginner, so you must be facing the common problem. What are the common problem? I'll take question then, guys. Follow few subjects only. क्या करते हो? You follow only few subjects. You don't read all the subjects. You feel comfortable in economy, so you're reading economy only. You feel comfortable in polity, you're reading more polity. You're leaving other subjects. I'll do this subject tomorrow, maybe next month. But you are just comfortable in few subjects. Remember, UPSC, the law of averages work. So you have to develop understanding in all the subjects. The second is science student. Science student or people who are who are starting, they will face problem. They will take some time to adapt. Okay. Okay. Then newspaper reading, very difficult thing in the beginning. आपको दिक्कत आएगी. You will not feel comfortable in day one. You feel, अरे this is working, this is not working. It's a difficult task. 2-3 months, you have to put extra effort to read newspapers because you don't have a background. You have not read newspapers previously. You do not have understanding of economy, history, polity, culture. You will develop. Again, student, they focus more on reading and studying. Read this, read this. No, with reading you also need to understand. You need to maybe probably write once in a while, maybe try attempt essay in once in a while. Okay, maybe write something, express your thought. Okay, neglect of practicing questions and answer writing can be started in after 2 months, not beginning but after 2 months. Don't start today, but after 2 months you should start writing. Once basic content is developing, you will be able to write. Okay, then students have attitude defer, kal karenge, procrastinate, defer. That is study plan, revision. These are very important. Always have a plan. Always work on the strategy. Work on the strategy. Develop the strategy. Work on them. You will face some problem. Rework on the strategy. Preparation 10 to 50, 10%, 10% time should be given on developing the strategy. Later on, in the beginning, later on, you will understand what is working and what is not working. Optional. Decide the option in first 3-4 months. Very important. Okay. Many a times you'll feel that things are not working for you. आपको लगेगा रे things are not working, preparation is not going. I'm not able to understand. I do this and I forget this. I do this and I forget this. That is completely okay. You're not the only person who are facing. Everybody will face the same problem. Then many times students, they work on their comfort zone. Comfort zone means whatever area you feel comfortable. Let's say I'm a student from political science background, so I'll read polity and governance more. That's my comfort area. I'll read that area more and more, and I'll skip other subjects. Okay. Then looking at shortcuts, very common. You'll take a coaching material, notes, and read it. Oh, I'll read them. No. Follow the standard book. Coaching notes should supplement the main source. Coaching notes should not be the primary source. You can follow coaching notes after reading NCERTs. After reading NCERTs, coaching notes will do. Class notes will do. Many times you pick it from the market, but you have not understood the class because somebody who has made the notes, they have made notes themselves. You will not understand. I make my notes. I can only understand in a better way. It is difficult for you to understand. And that when you study from shortcut or coaching note, there are the gaps in the preparation. So always have approach, standard book. It will take 2 months extra, but that is okay. I'm ready to give that time. Because I don't want to repeat the process. Because if there is a gap in the preparation, you have to repeat the whole year. वो मैं नहीं चाहता हूँ. My preparation should be one go, one attempt. Okay? Focus on information and facts. Because you feel very overwhelmed by information. Okay, this information, that information. Oh, this examination is not about information. It's about understanding. Information, eventually you will develop understanding of information. The more you study, information will come. But don't try to memorize the fact and information. That is not important. You just have to understand. You have to, a time will come where you don't read to memorize. Everything will be there in your mind with a lot of, thought process development and structuring. If I ask you what are the problems in Indian agriculture, you ask me, now I can tell you some 30 points right away because I've understood the problems in Indian agriculture. I can see the problems. That is how you develop thought process. Once you develop your thought process, the facts and information will automatically fit in. You don't have to memorize them. To memorize mat karo. Don't try to memorize facts. Okay. Always focus on reading, understanding. If you read 2, 3 times, 4 times, automatically that fact will be there in the mind. आपके दिमाग में fact आ जाएगा. But don't focus on running around and making notes and memorizing again. That is completely a wrong strategy. This strategy used to work maybe in 2005, 2007, but not today. Questions do not come directly for the examination, so facts will not help you. Okay, this is a lopsided approach. If you're just reading and you're not writing, that is wrong. If you're reading but you're not developing the thought process, that is wrong. Okay, so one approach to preparation will not work. UPSC preparation is about balances. You have to work in all the areas. You have to read the subject, you have to read the NCRTs, you have to follow fewer books, you have to make sure that you write also once in a while. After few months you should also attempt essays. You should write regularly, follow previous year question paper, re-strategize the preparation. So these are common problem आप सभी लोग face करोगे. Don't do that, because the things that you're doing, the beginners, I'm telling you, because a lot of things are in comfort zone. You do areas of comfort zone. Preparation is not about comfort zone. You have to develop a basic approach and understanding in almost all the areas which are relevant for the examination. So जो common problems है, I'm sure when you start the preparation, you'll face problems here. Okay. So what is the way forward? After the way forward, I'll come directly to the questions. Have faith. Process and strategy will take time to develop. There are no shortcuts. Some people will take 2 months, for 3 months. Some people will take 4 months. Many people, understand the process after 5 months. That is completely okay. You have time. If you're young, you have time. Don't worry. Don't take pressure on yourself. UPSC preparation, for some people it will be 8 months, for other people it will be 12 months, for other people it will be 15 months. It is very individual process. Okay. It also depends on your basics. If your basics are good, it will take less time. If your basics are weak, you have to invest maybe a few months more on your basics also. Okay, so that is completely okay. Another thing is that UPSC is not an examination for people who are talented or toppers. That's a common misconception. UPSC is a journalist examination, and everybody, I have seen people from 3rd class marks, 45% marks getting selected. I have seen people from average engineering college, a private college, a local college becoming an IAS officer. So don't think that you are a person, you are not the person. It is the process. Okay. So have faith. Rome was not built in a day. So maybe it will take time for you also to develop that. In the beginning, focus more on the strategy, develop process, implement them. Okay. Make small goals. Don't make unrealistic goals. Today I'll study 12 hours. I'll make 15 hours. In the next 1 month, in the next 3 days, I'll cover 5 NCRTs. Don't make unrealistic goals. Make small goals, little goals. Understand. Goal setting is also a challenge because you do not know कि goal होना क्या चाहिए. So small goals and targets in the beginning. Meet them. Then you will understand, okay, I can do this in this much time. I can do this in this much time. Okay. And be very consistent. Don't one day you study for 12 hours, other day you study for 2 hours. No. Study for 5 hours, 6 hours if you're studying. Study for 3 hours. If you're studying 3 hours, 3 hours consistently. 2 hours, 3 hours consistently. One day it is okay, you might study less. But it should be consistent and persevered effort. Okay. I always tell my students follow 1/3 rule. 1/3 rule means you have 24 hours. 8 hours is more than sufficient. अगर आप 8 घंटा पढ़ाई करते हो, it is more than sufficient. It is practically impossible to study more than 8 hours. In fact, I tell you, I've seen students, they are not able to study more than 5-6 hours. Okay. The myths of preparation, I discuss a lot of myths of preparation. It is the toughest exam. It is the mother of exam. No. It is exam which will require little more strategy. It is exam which is different. It is exam which is about knowing India. It is exam, it is about which wants you to develop those qualities where you can act as a leader tomorrow. Okay, so उस पर काम करने की आवश्यकता है. It's not that there are shortcuts here and they are telling you something which will work just because it has worked with somebody else. You have to make your own approach. The myths of preparation are always there. Get a guide, a mentor. Get a mentor, very important. Many times you're studying, but you don't know what is working, what is not working. I don't know where you'll get a guide and mentor. For example, students enroll at my course, I'm the mentor. The whole my team is a mentor. They can guide you. So get a guide and mentor who has experience and is familiar with the process. And I think the guide and mentor is more important in the first 6, 7, 8 months. After that, you are on self mode because you understand everything. But starting में guide mentor is very important. Now that guide and mentor could be a person, or many a times the person is more better because you need human touch in preparation. Because preparation is also psychological. 50% preparation is here in your head. You're studying book, but you're mentally you're sound and you're positive, so your studying will go in a better way. If you're studying but you're not feeling confident, the preparation process will slow down. Okay. Do R&D from sources. So there are toppers talk, there are YouTube videos, there are strategy session, blah 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 blah. But develop your own process. Maybe your mentor can help you in developing your own process. Maybe mentor will highlight the problem. For example, my student makes study plan and they send it to me. I tell them make weekly study plan, 15-day study plan and send it to me. And when I read the study plan, I see some unrealistic target. I said, this might not work. I'm not saying it will not work. It might not work. And then they understand. I tell them this is why it will not work. Some students study 3 subjects or 4 subjects in a day. I said no, this will not work. So based on my experience, of my team's experience, the mentors can help you which will work and which will not work, because we are in the process day in day out. Okay, always remember preparation is an individual process. We can be with your psychologically, we can guide you, we can mentor you, but remember it is you will get selected. You have to give the examination. We can tell you the process, we can tell you the books, we can tell you how to attempt the questions, we can tell you how to write answers, but it is you who have to make an effort. आपको मेहनत करना होगा. We are the just guide, we are just the mentors, we are just who there to push you, to motivate you, to bring positivity in you. That is what would be the objective. You have to learn, you have to grow. UPSC Crosshan is about development of a learned individual. You have to become a learned individual. Become learned individual, selection is just a matter of time. Okay, so these are the way forward that I have to tell. I'm going to tell you. There are a list of NCERT books that is already there. You can go through these books. I'll be taking a strategy session on them in detail. How do you follow each of these books? Okay. In the coming days, I've discussed, based on the demands of the students, I've planned a lot of strategy sessions. So in the coming days, NCERTs, how to read them, how to read newspapers and make current affair notes, how to write good answers for mains examination, how to choose optional for civil service examination. Okay, so these are strategy sections I'll be taking in the coming weeks. The team will share with you. You can attend this session. The CSAT strategy, the common mistakes and strategy. Okay, what are the common mistakes? Essay writing, very important part. An area which can easily help you in cracking the mains, but people do not work on this. Subject-wise strategy, what should be strategy for polity, for history, for economics, for geography, for ethics, for optional. Okay, very important. How to make timetable and strategy, individual mentoring program. So we have individual mentoring program. So these are the common areas where we'll be working upon them. Also, the course that IS says right now, it is GS online live course of pre and mains, 1 year, 2 year and 3 year program. And the students who do not want to join coaching, they just want a mentoring. So we have mentoring course also. Okay, in mentoring course, you just have to attend 1 or 2 sessions in a week. Okay, one session, it will be 1-to-1, group of 5-6 students, where we'll be discussing live 1 or 1.5 hour session for preparation. You can put your doubts, the subject wise, and it will have pre plus mains plus essay plus weekly current affair. Test series will also be there in this. So this is a GS mentoring course for people who do not want to get into a structured everyday classes, because we have a live course that that is going on right now. So these are 2 courses. You can contact the team member also for them if you are interested. And other areas, how to read NCERT, how to make notes, these it's not possible for me to cover in today's session only, so I'll be taking them. Now I'll take some questions one by one in the next 15-20 minutes, and let's take the sessions as question. Also, the ISCA PPT and the syllabus will be shared with you. The syllabus and the book list will be shared with you after the class. Okay. You can contact the team member and it will be shared with you. Now I'll take some questions. So I'll make it. I'll stop the sharing. Okay, so I'll take some questions one by one, and whoever wants to put a question, should I आपको मैं unmute कर दूंगा and you can ask your questions. I'll take one by one. Uh, so Garv has a question. I'll just unmute everybody. Whoever wants to ask a question, I can unmute you. Okay, so if you want to ask question, you can unmute yourself. Now I'll take question one by one. आप डायरेक्टली पूछ सकते हो कैमरा ऑन करके. You can unmute, you can ask questions. First, जो क्वेश्चन मुझे पूछे गए हैं मैं उनको जवाब देता हूँ. How much time is enough for preparation? Garv, I think I've already answered this question. Maybe 8-10 months are minimum, I think, are required. It can go up to 12 months also, but 12 to 15 months. But 8-10 months are minimum. I have seen people cracking the examination in 6 months also, but still I would say 8-10 months minimum. Then we have a next question by Trilok. How do we develop reading skill? Trilok, reading skill, I'll take a session on that. Reading skill is more about developing your process. Okay, reading skill का मतलब ये है that you develop a process of reading. You work on small little things on improving your reading. For example, familiarity with words, familiarity with the vocabulary, usage of words. Okay, reading newspapers, watching news regularly. So all these small little things will develop your reading skill. पारस का एक सवाल है. I am preparing from few months, but the problem I am facing is that after studying for 15-20 days, 9-10 hour again distraction come and 10 days break come in between. How to overcome them? Well, Paras, I think studying for 10 hours is exhausting you. So when you study for continuously 10 hours for 10 days, suddenly you get exhausted. So what you can do here is that study for 6 days a week, not 7 days a week. Study 6 days a week or 6.5 days. आप 6-6.5 दिन पढ़िए रोज मत. Don't study all 7 days in the same way because you will get exhausted. You will get drained. Preparation, will require a lot of effort. Okay. So study for 6 days, take 1 day break. But that 1 day break to have वो 7th day होना चाहिए. It should not be in the first day. So you can take 1 day break. You can take few times. Many times you do not feel like studying 1 day. It is okay. Take a break that day. आप 2 घंटा मत पढ़ो. Take a relax. Watch a movie. Do something which you like. Eat good food. Go out. Right now COVID-19 is on, so maybe you can have to be really careful. But don't exhaust and stretch yourself. You have to take some breaks also in between, and that is important. Rejuvenate also is important. So Ambika Deshmukh has a question, sir. When to try mocks and go for tests? I think Ambika, I have already answered. After 2-3 months, you should start with NCRTs, and after 3-4 months, you should start with the questions, section wise. And from March onwards, April onwards, you can be very thorough. The 15 March onwards, you can start with the mock test of prelims, and mains answer writing should be also started after 2-3 months. You can do weekly tests later on. Just after prelims, you can join a test series for mains, and you can attend at least 5-7 tests before mains examination. That is the minimum I'm telling you. So Sai has a question. You also speak in political science. Sai, I'm not a political science teacher. I'm a public administration teacher and sociology teacher. So my team members, there's a Komal Garg who teaches political science. There is Kanish Shekhar who teaches political science in my team. So they can answer, these questions better. But political science has certain advantages. It has overlap with GS syllabus. Yes, the session will be uploaded on the YouTube. The PDF will be shared. Trilok has a question. As we write the genuine demerits of government policies, would it impact negative for examiner? Well, no. The demerits are something you can already discuss, but the demerits, in fact, government themselves tell the demerits. If you see the Niti Aayog report, if you see the government reports, they themselves tell that these are the problems in the government scheme, and they are always reforming the schemes. So you can easily tell them. Aditya has a question: how to study NCRT? and should we make a notes from it, and how do we study in depth? Aditya, you can attend the session on this. There is a session on YouTube. You can check on ISH how to read NCRTs. Read that. I need, probably you'll be able to understand better. How to read NCRTs? You have to read NCRTs in a depth. I tell 3 study approach, 3 times reading approach. If that is followed, that is very effective approach. Sai has a question. Can a below average student crack the examination? Yes, Sai. Every year, people from below average background, they are able to do that. Okay, so that is not preparation is not only about for toppers. In fact, the preparation, UPSC preparation is about it's a marathon. So whosoever can who can run for long, who can go for a long approach, will always be able to crack the examination. And believe me, UPSC. There are no limitations for you people. If you can have a standard books, if you have NCRTs available, if you have newspapers available, you can crack the examination. Yes, I do believe that a guide and mentor is important. Okay. Ganga, I think Ganga has a question. How many years preparation? 1 year, more than sufficient. Okay, so Intezar has a question. How do we study if you are working professional? Intezar, agar aap working professional ho, so I think you have to make a schedule for that. I would say that for working professional, you should at least have a 2-3 hours of study plan. And on holidays, on weekends, you should have a study plan for 5 or 6 hours. But on a daily basis, I think 2-3 hours will do. And once you reach a threshold of preparation, then you can take a call ki, how do you carry the job. I have seen people cracking the examination with job also. I have seen people who have not left a job even for a single day. If you're in government job, you'll get time, but if you're in private job, thoda mushkil hota hai. But it is doable. I would not advise you to leave your job. Sudarshan, how to choose optional subject? Okay. Paras, you're optional sociology optional student. Okay. I think I have to take a session on these, Paras. It's not possible to tell me in in one game in just a start. But for sociology, you can follow thinkers. In the beginning, you can follow thinkers. And Harlem Bosch is a very good book you can start with. So there are 2 books, Harlem Bosch and Hailed. So you can follow that, a small book for thinkers. You can start with that. And how to read ARC report, again, for that, I'll have to take a session. Trilok, I have a problem of stammering. Does it matter in interview? No, Trilok. Stammering, not a problem, not much of a problem. Work on your speech therapy little bit so that the stammering goes down. You still have time. If you are giving next year, you will be attempting interview 2021. So focus on your speech therapy, and that will probably help you in a bit. Optional. There are a lot of questions for optional. I have to take a session on this beta. In fact, let me take the session next week itself. Okay, let me take the session next week itself. And how many hours should I study? Maybe 5, 6, 7 hours on a regular basis. NCRT books. Anmol, I'll share the list of the books of NCRT. Sudarshan has a question, which newspaper is best? So there are 2 newspapers, the Hindu and Indian Express. Follow any one. I think Hindu is better than Indian Express. But Hindu is tough in terms of language. Indian Express is easy in terms of language. So Hindu is the most preferred one. Okay. Also, somebody who wants to talk, agar aap baat karna chahte ho, you can unmute yourself and you can speak to me. Anybody wants to speak to me? I think I've answered all the questions. किसी कोई सवाल है? If you have any questions specifically. How was the session? Did you get some insight? Yes. Who's this?
Yeah, my name is Intezar, sir. I just asked the question.
Intezar. Yes, Intezar. Tell me. सॉरी।
सर एक्चुअली आवाज़ आ रही है मेरी?
हाँ हाँ, आ रही है, बताइए।
एक्चुअली मैं वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल हूँ, मतलब प्राइवेट सेक्टर में ही वर्किंग हूँ मैंने अभी जस्ट स्टार्ट किया है प्रिपरेशन।
ओके ओके।
तो तो उसमें मतलब मेरा ऐसा तो नहीं है 5 डेज ही वर्किंग रहता है, 2 डेज का तो ऑफ रहता है, मतलब टाइमली मैं आ भी जाता हूँ 5 बजे घर पे। तो मतलब अभी मैं डेली
हम्म।
बेसिस पे 5 घंटे में निकाल लेता हूँ डेली बेसिस पे स्टडी के। तो अभी
हम्म।
मेरा एनसीईआरटी वाला ही पार्ट चल रहा है, तो मतलब अगर मैं एक साल प्रिपरेशन लगाऊं तो 2021 वाला अटेम्प्ट मतलब मैं सही से दे सकता हूँ अभी जॉब के साथ?
बिल्कुल इंतजार आप दे सकते हैं। 5 घंटे, इट्स दिस जॉब 5 आवर इज गुड, आई थिंक टाइम। 5 आवर इज गुड टाइम, बट यू हैव टू वेरी स्पेसिफिक इन टर्म्स ऑफ अप्रोच। आप कम बुक्स फॉलो करिए, एनसीईआरटीज की सारी बुक्स मत फॉलो करिए, फॉलो द इम्पोर्टेंट वंस। एंड ऑल्सो फोकस ऑन रीडिंग न्यूज़पेपर्स अलॉट। आप इस पर काम करिए, न्यूज़पेपर्स के साथ साथ काम करिए। एंड आफ्टर 2 months, when your NCRTs are over, there are 4 subject NCRT that you can follow: economics, polity, history and geography. बाकी कोई भी
ओके।
एनसीईआरटी को फॉलो मत करिएगा। इकोनॉमिक्स, पॉलिटी, हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, 4 सब्जेक्ट एनसीईआरटी फॉलो करिएगा। आई विल शेयर द बुक लिस्ट। एक एनसीईआरटी में सेशन करूंगा कमिंग वीक में, उसको आप देख लीजिएगा। यूट्यूब पे एक वीडियो भी है, आप सर्च कर सकते
ओके।
हैं एसएच का यूट्यूब चैनल पे, हाउ टू रीड
ओके।
एनसीईआरटी, एक वीडियो मिल जाएगा, वो देख लीजिएगा। एंड अगर वो नहीं होगा तो आप मेरे टीम्स मांग लीजिएगा, वो शेयर कर देंगे। एंड आई विल बी टेकिंग अ
ओके।
सेशन ऑन हाउ टू रीड एनसीईआरटी, अलग सेशन भी लूंगा बेटा। ठीक है इंतजार, आप लगे रहिए जॉब के साथ। अगर आप 5 4 5 आवर स्टडी कर पा रहे हो, आई थिंक you should not quit your job, you should continue with job. It is more than sufficient.
ओके।
As far as can you give next year, that will depend on how preparation आपको कैसे मूव करता है। जो मैंने स्ट्रेटजीज आपको बताई हैं, आप उस पर वर्क करिए। एंड इफ यू हैव एनी इनपुट्स, आपको अगर कोई हेल्प चाहिए होगा तो वी आर ऑलवेज हियर। ओके इंतजार,
यस सर, थैंक यू।
एनी स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन यू हैव?
नो सर।
ठीक है, एनीबडी एल्स? ओके ओके, चलिए। हु एल्स, एनीबडी एल्स, किसी के सवाल हैं? ओके, सो वी हैव वन मोर क्वेश्चन। How many hours should I read? Sai, how many hours? It is quite subjective, but I will go with 1/3 rule. If you are studying preparation full time, I think 7 8 hours is more than sufficient. You can't study more than 7 8 hours. In a normal situation, 7 8 hours ही more than sufficient है। तो आपको 7 8 hours से ज्यादा नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए। You should follow 7 8 hours approach, but make a study plan. Make a weekly study plan. Set a target for yourself. Okay, for example, 2 hours I'll be doing newspapers. 3 hours I'll be doing NCRTs. Okay, then in the next in this week I'll cover these NCRTs. Okay, in between maybe I'll read at least 2 subjects in one day, not more than 2 subjects or 3 subjects. Okay, so it is very individual. What happens? Study plan is something that will develop over a period of time. There are no perfect study plan. I can help you in making a study plan, but if I make your study plan, you will understand the problem with your study plan. Yes, I can help you in making a study plan. I can tell you, then you can come to me and tell me, sir, this study plan is not working, so we'll rework on that study plan. So I think study plan and strategy is very important for preparation. And student who make good study plan, study plan, and the study plan and strategy plan वो individual specific होना चाहिए. For example, I'm from, let's say I'm an engineering background. So when I started polity, I faced problems. So my approach was that I should focus my basics of polity first, and then I go to the standard subjects. And when I read my NCRTs properly, and then I went to the standard books, believe me, that worked for me. Similarly, people from commerce background, they will feel economics उनको अच्छा समझ में आ रहा है, but other people might not have the same kind of advantage. Okay, so people who are technical background से कोई है, and if if they start reading geography or history, they will face some problem. So don't worry, preparation is very individual. Okay, and it might take time from people to people, but अपना study plan अच्छे से बनाइए. Study plan कैसे बनेगा, it is very individual, but yes, you can follow a basic thumb rule in study plan. The subjects where you fear the most, you can start with that. You'll be overcome your the weaknesses area. uh, and one subject, you can follow 2 subject approach. One subject जहां पर आपको interest आता है, another subject where you feel it is technical and tough for you. So that way you'll be able to overcome the areas which are uncomfortable for you. It will take some time to develop that, but that will work. Because for example, I'll tell you, when I started, my geography was weak. and I do not know, I could not solve questions of geography, especially physical geography and maps and all. So then I had to overcome my fear. तो मैंने prelims से 2 महीना पहले क्या किया? I focused on my geography properly, and I made a strategy for that. And in next 25 days, I was comfortable in geography. I was able to solve questions. So you have to overcome your fear. You have to come out. अपना जो comfort zone है उससे आपको बाहर निकलना होगा. Preparation always, takes place beyond your comfort zone. Okay. So that is all for today. Any more questions, guys? How was session? आपको insight मिला कुछ? I hope you got some insight. And as I mentioned, we'll have weekly strategy plan. And Bhanu Priya has a question: how can you make a perfect subject choice? Now, I think a lot of people have asked this question: how do we choose optional? There are 2 broad parameters of choosing optional. The first is your interest. आपका interest कहाँ पे है? Again, it is very difficult to know where your interest is. The second parameter could be which subjects guide is available, or material is available, notes are available, books are available, standard books are available. Let's say you stay in a small town and you do not, the subject that you want to study, guide is not available, books material are not available. So you might have to go to Delhi and get them. But there are some subjects where economy, history, geography, you'll get material everywhere. Today, in the age of technology, in the age of, Flipkart and Amazon, you can easily get books couriered also at your place. So it is a matter of time. But I think one is, of course, interest कहाँ पर आपका है, your background area जो आपका होता है, graduation का होता है, that could be one choice. The second could be whatever subject will help you in GS, that could be other area. But always try to find time so that you can understand अपना interest समझने की कोशिश करो कि interest कहाँ है. How you develop, interest कैसे मालूम होगा? For that, what you can do, that you can choose a basic book of that material. Let's say you are choosing sociology. तो sociology का आप 11th and 12th का NCERT पढ़ो and read them. Okay, and when you read the NCERT, so sociology NCERT, then you will understand the subject, what the subject is talking about. Then download the syllabus of UPSC, from the UPSC website. Download the questions that have come from that area, and then read them as well. If you want, you can follow some toppers, maybe a strategy also what they did. Okay, because when you study optional becomes really technical. You have to go beyond your graduation level. तो आपको थोड़ा effort extra करना पड़ेगा. And but optional, always start optional after 2-3 months of preparation. Directly आप start मत करो, because once you GS में थोड़ा comfortable हो जाते हैं तब optional start करो. Because optional becomes very technical many a times. So that is a common thumb rule you can follow while reading them. Okay, so that is all for today, guys. Thank you very much for time and patience. You can give your feedbacks to my team member, and if you have if you have any specific questions specifically, we can take them. Rahul is asking, sir, how many days are you having cough? Rahul, I'm allergic to the dust, smoke and all, right? So it's an allergic problem. Don't worry. I'm not COVID-19. Okay, and we are in online mode. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Okay, bye. I'll close for the day. Thanks, Rahul. Thanks a lot.